Hi, if you want to watch exclusive content with hot girls that you won't watch on YouTube, namely where Naruto roasts Kushina and Mikoto and many other hot girls without restrictions, then visit my Boosty channel at the link in the description.
October 10th, everything is going according to canon. Except that twins were born. The elder Naruto, the younger Menma. When suddenly, Minato heard the sound of a fallen body. Running out of the cave, he saw several corpses, among which was the wife of the third Hokage. He understood everything and, running inside, saw a man in a mask who had already unsealed the Kyuubi from Kushina. Fortunately, she is from the Uzumaki clan, so she survived. Minato teleported her home, to the one behind Konoha, arrived in Konoha to the Hokage's face, namely to his own, and then a man in a mask appeared and the battle began according to canon. When he escaped, Minato went to the fox. There were already 3 Hokage and several Umbu. Conversation. 3x, need to seal it. Minato: yes, but who can't stand Kushina? And what if? He teleported home and took Naruto. He looked better. Kushina stood up and immediately understood everything. Kushina, stop. Minato is the only chance to seal it. He said with a hint of sadness. Kushina, I understand, so I will help. When they arrived, Minato summoned an altar, laid his son down, and Kushina bound the fox with the Kongo Fuso chains. When Minato began to fold the seals of the god of death, 3 saw it and began. 3x, don't do it, you have 2 sons and a wife, let me do it, he said, almost crying, because his wife died. Minato stopped. When Hiruzen folded the seals, Shinigami appeared. Shinigami in his thoughts, what kind of guy is this with the difficult fate of a Jinchuriki? He began to look at his fate. Is this really the savior of this world? It's a pity, of course, although. 3x, Shinigami, take my soul but seal the Kyuubi. Shinigami sealed the fox and then summoned a wolf with 15 tails. Sure, I will seal you in him, you must help him. Wolf, yes. He sealed it too. A few minutes later, Minato and Kushina came up and saw how the hair changed from sunny to white with hints of gray. Minato, has a demon captured him? Kushina started crying. Afterwards, 3 stripes appeared on each cheek. And a terrifying chakra appeared. Kushina is not my son, she said with fear. Minato is a demon fox, also with fear. A few hours later, a council of heads was gathered, where Minato said who the Jinchuriki was. They decided to give Naruto to an orphanage. Kushina and Minato cried for several days, because it was because of their fear that this happened. However, they forgot about him, because they had Menma. And soon a daughter appeared, Mayumi. End of prologue. 3 years later. October 10th. A 3-year-old boy was walking down the street. He was wearing a white torn t-shirt with a whirlpool sign, white shorts, also torn. And almost torn shinobi sandals. Even though he was a genius, he could walk at 9 months, spoke at 1 year and 1 month, and wrote and read at 2 years. But they still didn't love him. The teacher smothered him with a pillow, beat him out of boredom, and rarely fed him. The residents looked at him with contempt, hatred, and fear. They also beat him almost every day. But today he went to the library without thinking about anything. Grandpa treated him well, because he was new to Konoha. When he came, he asked for books on chakra. After all, he had already read about the history of shinobi, as well as the history of Konoha. He liked Naruto. By the way, his name is Mori, he is 68. Naruto took the books and went to read. It took a long time, about 6 hours. Hearing the explosion of fireworks outside the window, I realized that they were celebrating the day of victory over Kyuubi. He went out and started walking to the shelter, but then, hearing a whistle, he started running because he knew that they would want to beat him. But why again, he thought. Having run into the alley, he ran to the end and saw this alley again. Genjutsu. You're smart. Well, let's have some fun. The crowd ran at him. There were about 12 people there. They started beating him for about 5 minutes. Everyone wanted to avenge their relatives and friends. As someone says here, let's cut his eyes out. Everyone screamed. Several chunin were holding him. A jounin took a kunai and started shoving it into his left eye. Although Naruto was almost unconscious, he felt pain and began to scream. But no one cared about it. but suddenly he loses consciousness. The residents were very scared that the weapon was killed, so they threw it into the trash can. Naruto woke up and felt a slight pain in his eye. He remembered what happened to him. Opening his eyes, Naruto saw pipes and thought that those Chunins threw him here. He stood up and realized that the water was like not water, he did not feel it. He began to walk. After walking about 20 meters and turning around, he saw a golden cage and in the middle a piece of paper with the inscription seal. As soon as two big red eyes became visible from the cage, he was not afraid. Fox, what? You're not afraid of me? GGNO. After all, you are in a cage. Said calmly, where am I and what are you doing here, Kyubi-san? Fox, this is your subconscious, do you know who I am? GG, yes, you are the strongest among the tailed ones, the nine-tailed demon fox or Kyubi no Yoko. Fox, I'm surprised. Have you come for power? GGNO. What are you saying? I can't use it without your permission. Fox, you're an interesting guy, closed his eyes. GG, and one more thing, I read a lot about you and couldn't find your name, you tell me it. I'm Naruto Uzumaki. Fox, cough cough. What? Father? Really? Unknown, his name is Kurama. GG, and who are you? He said, frightened. He comes out and his 15 tails become visible. Wolf, I am Kuri. I was sealed by Shinigami to help. Fox, it's time for you to go, and I restored the eye but, now it's a fox's. Wolf, sorry we couldn't help. GG, I don't blame you, thank you Kurama. Naruto was thrown out of his subconscious. Naruto woke up and smelled medicine. Hospital, he said. He felt the bandage on his left eye, stood up and went to the mirror. He began to remove the bandage and as soon as he opened his eye he saw a red eye like blood with a vertical pupil. He understood that now he really was a demon. A minute later he realized that the eye saw better, further, and more clearly. And then he heard hide it. It was a voice in his head. Naruto did so and a second later there was a knock on the door and they entered. It was a guy about 20 years old with the same white hair. How are you? GG, who are you? My name is Kakashi Hatake. GG, I'm Uzumaki Naruto. Okay, I'm leaving now. Said Naruto and left. Kakashi was shocked by the doctor's words, you're already healthy, get lost. Naruto went to the shelter. They scared him and locked him in the attic, his room was there. Naruto lay down and fell asleep. And again I got into the subconscious. Fox, what do you want? GG, oh Kurama-san, you are strong, aren't you? Fox, I destroyed half a village 3 years ago. Of course I'm strong. He yelled. GG, then can you, a little embarrassed, train me? Fox, okay, I don't want my Jinchuriki to be weak. Wolf, and I will help as much as I can. GG, and also, will you become my friends? Naruto said this as if he was expecting a refusal, because no one wanted to be friends with him, because he is a demon. Wolf, why not? I agree, call me Kuri. GG, good Kuri-san. Fox, well, if that's the case, I agree, remember the name Kurama. Just let's do it without the suffixes. GG, good Kurama and Kuri, said with all 32 teeth. Fox, okay, go to bed tomorrow training starts. GG, okay. Bye, again to all 32. Naruto stood up from the screams in his head. Fox, let's go. GG, how can I hear you? Wolf, this is a mental connection. You can talk mentally with us without entering the subconscious. GG, cool. Fox, and now to the fields. Said in a voice not wanting to object. GG, but it's only 6 a.m. Why so early? Fox, are you still home? Naruto ran out of the orphanage, no one cared about him anyway. He ran to the 26th training ground. It was abandoned. GG, what instructions? Fox, 10 laps around the training ground, 50 push-ups, 50 squats, 50 crunches, got it? GG, yes. After about 4 hours. GG, I'm done. He said breathlessly. Fox, yes? Then repeat. Gigi no. Fox, no objections. Wolf in the subconscious, Naruto can't hear. Isn't that too much? Fox, you know about the prophecy, right? If it's him, he must be strong. Wolf, okay then. After 2 years of training. Naruto has been training his physical indicators for a year now. Now he can run 350 laps, each lap is about 1 kilometer. This is the smallest training ground because it was abandoned. 400 push-ups, 700 squats, 600 press, 100 pull-ups, and all with 5 kilograms weights. He looked like this: white hair, canon hairstyle, white torn t-shirt almost covered in blood, black shorts, also torn, shinobi sandals, almost new, eye patch, and mask so that he wouldn't be recognized. It doesn't help anymore, but he's used to it, because no one has seen his emotions. Now he was going to the training ground. Lately, he's been beaten up less, because he's at the training ground from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Oh yeah, I forgot, today is October 10th, Naruto went to the training ground. Fox, go into the subconscious. Naruto didn't ask, he did. Kurama and Kiri were sitting under the tree. Flashback. 1.5 years ago. Gigi, listen, rug. Kurama interrupted him. Fox, I'm not a rug. Gigi, okay, what am I talking about? But if this is my subconscious, then can I change everything here? Wolf, yes you can, why not? Gigi, I'm tired of these pipes. In a moment everything around changed. The fox had a collar with a chain to a tree, and the tree was in the middle of the border between the field and the forest. There was a waterfall nearby and birds were flying. Fox, you are the first one who did something for me, said with joy and admiration. Wolf, wow. Thanks Naruto, said and lay down next to Kurama. Mister, you're welcome. End of flashback. Fox and Wolf, happy birthday. Gigi, you know that I don't like this day? Wolf, yes, but accept our gift. Afterwards, a medium-sized house appeared in the middle of the field. Gigi, what is this? Fox, come in. Naruto walked in and saw many scrolls with classifications of D, C, B, A, S rank regiments. Gigi, but why are there so many empty shelves? Wolf, you'll find out later. Fox, Naruto, have you awakened the chakra center yet? Gigi, no, but how to do this? Naruto was thrown out of his subconscious. Fox, feel the fire in your stomach and try to disperse it. Gigi, I'll try now. Fox, yeah, you'll wake me up. After about 7 minutes. Gigi, I felt it. Fox, what? Many need months and you in 7 minutes. Okay, go to the library and find an illusory and chakra blocking barrier. Gigi, by the way, what kind of library is this? Fox, there is mine and Kiri's knowledge of all the techniques. Gigi, that's clear then, but why are there empty shelves? Fox, you'll find out later. Gigi, okay. Naruto entered the library and began studying. The next day he came to the training ground. He set up 2 barriers. Fox, okay, now come to me. In the subconscious. Fox, now remove this seal. Gigi, why? Fox, I will be able to drive my chakra through your chakra channels, thereby expanding them. Your chakras are like those of a strong jonin, but your channels are of little use. Wolf, is it safe? Fox, yes, if anything, you will help him. Naruto approached the seal and removed it after Kurama extended his fist. They hit each other and Naruto felt a surge of strength. He came out of his subconscious and saw how yellow chakra enveloped him, like after the island in canon. And in an instant the chakra disappeared. Fox now learned shadow cloning. It will help in training. After 5 minutes of studying, he understood the pros and cons. After another 3 minutes I was able to create about 200 clones. Fox, yes, you are a genius. Kurama yelled. Now study substitution and transformation. After 30 minutes I studied everything perfectly. Fox, why am I not surprised? Wolf, lucky 3 Jinchuriki. Fox, now use transformation and by chakra conducting leaves. Naruto did just that. He bought a pack of 10 pieces. Fox, do you know what to do? Gigi, well, yes. Naruto took the 8 and held it between his fingers. 1 leaf cut in half, 1 part got wet and rotted, 2 parts shrank and burned. 2 leaf covered with bark. 3 leaf covered with ice. 4 sheet covered with dust and disappeared. 5 leaf will turn to ashes. 6th leaf turned into lava. 7th sheet began to attract everything around. Sheet 8 a mini storm formed around. Afterwards he took 2 sheets and one was covered with some kind of scarlet barrier, but with the second nothing. Fox, what was that, with eyes worth 5 kopecks? Wolf, incredible. 5 elements plus Kekii Genkai, wood, ice, dust, ash, lava, magnetism, storm and some kind of barrier. After that he started to study everything. After another 2 years. After 2 years. All this time Kurama and Kiri were surprised, is it true? He learned techniques in an hour, maximum in a day. His physical indicators, 100 circles around the training ground, 300 push-ups, 400 squats, 450 press, and all with resistance seals, about 500 kilograms. Let's describe his training. He created 100 clones for meditation, 100 clones in the subconscious to practice techniques, 100 to practice taijutsu, 100 to study fuinjutsu, 100 trained shuriken jutsu. By strength, taijutsu average jounin, ninjutsu strong kage, shuriken jutsu strong kage, fuinjutsu S-rank master, kenjutsu unlearned, genjutsu average genin, very difficult to learn. The appearance was like this, the same black mask, white hair, black Kakashi jumpsuit. Flashback. Naruto was about 6 years and 2 months old. He went to the training ground. When Kakashi appeared in front of him, he didn't know that he was Minato's son. Kakashi, where are you going? Said while reading a book. GG, to the training ground. He said it with such coldness that Kakashi got goosebumps. Kakashi, do you want me to help you? Become a teacher? GG, why do you need this? Also cold. Kakashi, well, I like helping others. And you need help. GG, oh well. End of flashback. Over a white sweater and shinobi sandals. Now he was walking home, to his apartment. Flashback. On Naruto's 6th birthday, the Hokage summoned him to his place. Minato, Naruto, you are already an adult, so you will live alone. Here are the keys and money, about 3,000 ryo, 1 portion of ramen at Ichiraka ramen costs 30 ryo. GG, yes. Hokage-sama said with a little hatred. Naruto left. The apartment is small. Dust and dirt everywhere. Holes in the floor. The bed is hard. But he won't be here often anyway. The day before. It was October 10th. Fox, Naruto, you are already an adult, so I want to tell you who your parents are. GG, you know who they are. Tell me who they were? Fox, okay, promise me that you won't go down the path of hatred. GG, I promise. Fox is Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki. He said in one breath. GG, but why them? Although if it weren't for them we might not have seen each other. Said with a hint of sadness. Wolf, the thing is, when I was sealed into you, your hair turned white. And they were afraid for themselves and your little brother. They thought that the fox had captured your mind. GG, well, I'll show them who they abandoned. I'll become the strongest and show them. End of flashback. He was happy because he learned one barrier technique. Or as he called it, quantum. The technique is called Crimson Armor. The point is that he can absorb damage, no matter from technique or physical attacks, and then either turn it into chakra or reflect it back to the one who caused the damage. Almost at home he heard screams. And immediately ran. He saw how several chunin, clearly overindulged in drinking, were pestering 3 girls. 1 blonde with purple eyes, 2 pink-haired with green eyes, 3 brunette long hair, to the shoulder blades, and white eyes. Naruto looked at the chunin. GG, that means 5 against 3. Not fair. Chunin, oh, it's a demon. Grab him. 2 chunin ran at him. When the first one swung, Naruto disappeared in white lightning and appeared near the girls and teleported them to the face of the first Hokage. Then he returned and immediately knocked out the second one with a blow to the neck. Then he hit the third one in the solar plexus. the last two ran away. He decided not to show himself to the girls, so he left them on the cliff. Naruto went into Ichiraka Ramen. Tucci about Naruto, as always? Gigi, no, I'm very hungry, so give me 5 servings. Wait 5 minutes. After eating, Naruto paid and went home. The next morning Naruto woke up from the screams. Fox, Snot, let's go to you, they are coming. Gigi, who? In a sleepy voice. Who needs me at 6 in the morning? Fox, this is ANBU. Knock knock. Naruto opened the door and saw an ANBU wearing a copper mask. ANBU, Hokage-sama reports that in a week you are going to the Shinobi Academy. The ANBU disappeared into the Shunshin. Wolf, Naruto, today you will be 7 years old. So we will sign the summoning contract. Gigi, wow. And with whom? Fox, with us. In person with me. Now go train. Gigi, okay, later. 5 minutes later at the training ground. Gigi, what do you think my maximum speed is? Fox, let's check. Naruto took off the weights. Gigi, well, shall we run? Wolf and Fox, burn. Naruto took off at a speed faster than the speed of sound. The trees began to bend, some broke. So he ran 100 laps or 100 kilometers in 10 seconds. Fox, Naruto used chakra to strengthen. Gigi, how? With surprise. Fox, direct your chakra to your legs. Gigi, I see. Fox, he seems like a genius, but he's stupid. Naruto ran so fast that all the trees were torn up. Fortunately, there is Mokuton and you can grow it. So he ran about 1,500 laps in 15 seconds, or his speed was 100 kilometers per second. Gigi, listen, if you direct chakra to the ears, nose, what will happen? Fox, you will improve your hearing and charm. Gigi, and what if in the eyes? That of vision? Fox, yes, but if you have some kind of jujitsu, it will awaken. Gigi, let's try now. After a few seconds, my eyes started to burn. Gigi, what is this? It hurts. The pain is comparable to gouging out eyes. Naruto teleported home, went to the mirror and saw. And? Naruto looked in the mirror, he saw nothing, and fell unconscious. Gigi, and where am I? Someone, I called you here. Gigi, and you, who? Someone, my name is Hagoromo Otsutsuki, or the Sage of the Six Paths. And then an old man appeared levitating in the lotus position, with 10 black balls under him and a six-path staff above him. Gigi, what? Where are we? Sage, you are on the verge of life and death. Gigi, but why? What happened to me? Sage, you experienced very strong pain, someone else would have died. Gigi, but why am I here? Sage, the prophecy is coming true. So I will give you the power of Ashura, my youngest son. You see, you are his reincarnation. And you are also the reincarnation of Indra. Interesting. Gigi, what force? Sage, touch my hands. Gigi, what is this prophecy? Sage, you'll find out later, but my time is running out. Naruto touched his hand and felt a surge of strength. But then he passed out. After some time. Gigi, and my head hurts, and my eyes burn. Hey, how are you, hey? Naruto went down into his subconscious and saw Kurama and Kiri with eyes the size of 5 kopecks. Gigi, are you alive there? Wolf, what just happened? Said with maximum surprise. Fox, I can't believe it. I definitely felt my father's chakra. Said with maximum surprise. Gigi, what happened? With bewilderment. Fox, we felt a huge force. It is many times stronger than ours. Gigi, well, I saw the Sage of the Six Paths. Fox, so it's really his chakra, but why is it inside you? Gigi, well, that, he said something about a prophecy, said about the reincarnation of Indra and Ashura. Gave them power. Well, that's it. The fox almost choked, well, that explains everything. Gigi, yes, but what kind of prophecy is this? Wolf, you'll find out later. Gigi, and what's wrong with my eyes? Wolf, we didn't have time to see. Gigi, let's try again. Fox, you almost died, and now you want to do it again? Gigi, yeah. Naruto walked out and stood in front of the mirror. Gigi, well, shall we go? Wolf, well, go ahead, why not? For a moment Naruto felt a little pain. He closed his eyes. And opening them again he saw. Gigi, what is this? The wolf began to choke. I thought it was a legend. Fox, so you know what this is? He said in surprise and bewilderment. Wolf, yes. Gigi, tell me. Wolf, there is a legend about the founder. The creature that created everything. In the times when there was nothing, he appeared. No one knows his name, everyone called him the founder. With his power, he created the world, no, all dimensions. And so, he created two suns, the name is also unknown. However, it is known that the first received the power of the left eye, and the second the right. They killed the founder. One created the Otsutsuki clan, and the second the clan of gods. And now the founder wants to revive the Otsutsuki clan. A battle began that continues to this day. According to the prophecy, a man will be born who will put an end to their battle. And then he will kill the founder. Gigi, and? Fox, you are that person. Gigi, okay. But what kind of eyes? Wolf, the first eye, the left one, is called Jugon, has the functions of all known eyes. The right Jugon has the function of changing reality. Gigi, so I'm a god now? Wolf, why? Gigi, well, it has the functions of everyone, which means the Rinnegan too. And these are the eyes of God. Wolf, yes, but the Rinnegan is nothing compared to this. Fox, now go to sleep. Tomorrow you'll go to kindergarten. Gigi, a suitable name for the academy. Commentary on legends come true. Many chose Hanabi, so be it. The next part will be released today. Academy and a new guest. Naruto got up as usual at 6 a.m., ate eggs and bacon and went to the training ground. After doing a little warm-up, a Chunin would die from such a warm-up. He came back and ate again. The clock showed 9:47. He knew that there would be a talk about the will of fire, so he was in no hurry. At 10 o'clock he left the house. He came. And just then the Hokage finished speaking. Everyone was called to some stone. You need to touch it, and depending on the color your class depends. Only a few colors can show the stone. White, you are weak and won't do it. Gray, terrible result. Pale blue, bad. Blue, not bad, below average. Orange, average result. Blue, good. Red, excellent. Red, blue, in many clan children. Purple, once in a million, was Tobirama's. Dark purple, only Madara and Hashirama had it. Black, incredible power like the Sage of the Six Paths. Naruto didn't watch, he slept. But a few things interested him. Hokage Uchiha Sasuke, something between red, blue and purple. All girls, Sasuke, you are the best. Hokage, looks like a new genius. Menma Namake's red, blue and purple. Hokage, looks like we have two geniuses. All girls are Menma. Hooray. He didn't listen any further. After 7 minutes. Hokage Uzumaki Naruto. With disgust. Naruto walked towards the ball when it glowed black and exploded. Everyone stood there in bewilderment. Hokage Uzumaki Naruto top scorer. Afterwards, everyone was divided into classes. Gigi was in the elite class. Naruto entered the classroom last. How he caught many angry looks. But he still shows his feelings only to his friends. Namely Kurama, Kyuri, and Kakashi. At the same time, several people, why is this demon in the class with my child? Hokage, he has the highest score. It's unfair for him to be in a different class. Someone, okay, but if something happens, we'll kill him. Hokage, okay, like a weight off my shoulders. In the classroom. Irika, my name is Irika Umino, I love my job, I don't like lazy people, my goal is to make you excellent shinobi, my dream is to become a director. Now you come out and introduce yourself. Kiba, my name is Kiba Inuzuka. I love family and friends. I don't love. An angry look at Naruto. The goal is to learn all the clan's techniques, the dream of becoming a Hokage. Afterwards, everyone came out saying that they wanted to become Hokage and hated Naruto. The girls said that they loved him and looked at Menma or Sasuke. However, he was interested in one girl. Hanabi, my name is Hanabi Hyuga. I love my friend's family. I don't love. There is no such thing. The goal is to find a worthy husband, the dream is to get married. The hero didn't listen any further. Then he sensed danger. It was chalk flying towards his forehead. He caught it with 2 fingers without even raising his head, and then threw it into Irika's mouth. GG Irika-san. Don't do that again. Everyone started laughing. And Irika spat out the chalk and began. Irika, first of all, Irika-sensei. And secondly, how did you do it? And introduce yourself. Naruto, came out my name is Naruto Uzumaki. I like a lot of things and I don't like a lot of things. Hobbies reading, I'll keep my dream and goal to myself. Firstly, I'll start calling you Irika-sensei when you teach me something. Secondly, it's a secret. Naruto was about to sit down when he heard Menma's voice. Menma, but you didn't say anything except your name. GG no, I said that my hobby is reading, he said while taking out the book that Kakashi gave me, namely Love Tactics. Menma, how dare you, I am the son of the Hokage, a genius, and you are a demon. Said with pride. Sasuke and Kiba, you are a demon, you are weak. GG Irika-san, when will there be fights? Maybe we'll have 1 versus 3. Irika, come on, it's better under my leadership than on our own. Everyone went to the training ground. Kiba, Sasuke, and Menma against Naruto. All the girls were rooting for Sasuke or Menma, a few for Kiba. Fox, oh, humiliate this Uchiha. Wolf, oh, and I'll take a look. Irika, here we go. The fight began. Kiba ran at the main character, but he was too slow for him, so he sent him flying with a punch to the stomach. Menma, how dare you, I'm the son of the Hokage. And you're a demon. He ran with his fist raised. Naruto hit him in the face with a spinning backhand. Sasuke, and they are weak. But I am stronger than them. Naruto stood up, took out a book and started reading it. Sasuke, you're kidding. This will be a lesson to you. Underestimate your opponents. Sasuke wanted to do a sweep. Naruto jumped up and hit him in the forehead. Afterwards, all 3 stood up and threw a smoke bomb. Everyone was in a haze. GG Yaku, what is the most shameful technique? Fox, millennia of pain. GG, I remember. Fox, why do you need it? GG, you'll see, with a grin. Nobody knew what was going on there. How did everyone hear it? GG, Hidden Leaf Village's S-rank secret technique, triple millennium of pain. Just then Sasuke, Menma, and Kiba scattered in all directions. Fox, haha. Wolf, it was beautiful, barely holding back laughter. Irika, the fight is over. The winner is Naruto Uzumaki and AHHA, barely holding back. All the girls started saying that he fought unfairly, that he cheated. But Irika didn't care. Naruto just went home. Fox, come to us. In the subconscious. Fox, sign a contract of conscription with foxes and in particular with me. Wolf, maybe with us we are stronger. Fox, the prophecy says that he must sign a contract with the foxes. GG, maybe I'll sign with both? Wolf, yes, you teach him the Sannin, Hermit, mode, and we will teach him the Avatar mode. Fox, Avatar? Does he really exist? Wolf, yes, but for him you need to learn Sannin's regime. GG, let's get the contracts. Naruto signed them and began to fold the summoning seals. Fox, HEY, stop. Naruto had already bitten his finger and used the summon. A white haze appeared. Unknown OO Curry, are you having fun? End of part. Commentary on Academy and a new guest. Probably the longest part. Guess who's in the haze? Summoning world A man with white hair and a kimono appeared from the haze. He had a tanto on his back. Unknown, my name is Shinigami, the god of death. Wolf, but why are you here? Shinigami, to train him. Look at Naruto. Have you already trained him in senjutsu? Fox, not yet. Shinigami, create a clone and send it to the academy. And go to the world of summoning, and yes, sign a contract with me. Naruto was too shocked. But he signed and then he disappeared. Fox, tomorrow we will go to the world of summoning. Gigi, okay, he answered in a calm and shocked voice. He spent the rest of the day at the training ground. The next morning, before heading to the summoning world, he went to Ichiraka Ramen. He sat down and ordered 5 portions. Then he noticed 3 women. Gigi looks like Kiba's mother, Sasuke, and my mother-in-law, said under his breath. They approached and the conversation began. Kaibi, why did you beat our sons? Menmi, demons are not allowed to touch children. I am the Hokage's wife. So apologize right now. Gigi, it was a fight, the 3 of them against me. I won in a fair fight. Irika-san was the judge. And Sasuke's mother interrupted him. Sasuke, how dare you hit our sons? You should have lost, they are geniuses, and you are a loser. She would probably have said something else, but Naruto interrupted her. Gigi, and it's my fault that the heirs of the clans are weaker than an ant. If you don't like something, go. Then he disappeared in white lightning, leaving them with his thoughts. Gigi, we still need to tell Kakashi. Fox, just quickly. Naruto teleported to Kakashi's house. Knock knock. Kakashi, oh Naruto, is that you? Did you want something? Gigi, yes. I'll go to the summoning world and leave a clone here for the academy. Kakashi, well then, good luck. Gigi, and you should find a girl. And disappeared into Shunshin. Gigi, okay, let's go. And he created an Ash clone, not a simple one, because their minds are connected, he can instantly switch minds and the clone will become the real Naruto. Fox, yeah, you know about seals. Naruto warehouse 7 seals bit his finger. Gigi, reverse summoning technique. Naruto appeared on the hills. And from behind he heard. Someone, human, how did you get here? Naruto saw a fox slightly smaller than Kurama and with 8 tails. Gigi, well Kurama gave me a contract and I used the reverse summoning. Someone, what creator, you? Fox in the subconscious, Naruto give me control. Naruto obeyed him. Fox from the body of the main character, I want you to teach him the Sannin regime and take him to the elder. Someone, I'm listening to you. Naruto regained control. Someone, my name is Tsumi. Follow me. Naruto saw a village where foxes, not people, walked. But they lived just like people. Here they entered the palace. Tsumi, elder, this is Uzumaki Naruto, the Jinchuriki of Kurama. Elder, I know everything. You must teach him senjutsu so that the prophecy will come true. Tsumi, yes. After Tsumi led him to some house, she will live there. Tomorrow we will start training. It will take about 3 years. Naruto was ready for this, so he was not worried. Commentary on the world of summoning. Should I talk about my training or not? It's up to you to decide. Equals 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 team number 7 equals 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 equals. He spent 2 years training with foxes. He could enter Sannin mode in 1 second and could stay in it for 5 days, mastered the fighting style and kenjutsu. His personal summoning is Kurama and several samurai foxes, yes, several, 9 pieces, summoned at the same time. He also mastered the ideal Kurama cover, yellow cover with tattoos and a cloak. The power of the sage and eyes have not yet been studied. The foxes, in honor of the fact that he completed their training, gave him a red cloak with white flames and the inscription Fox Sannin, a katana with a red blade and a black handle. After that, Naruto went to call the wolves. And also created 2 clones. The first went to the mercenaries, and the second to the samurai for training. They accepted him after sparring. He lasted against Mifune for 7 minutes. After another 1.5 years. Naruto has completely mastered the avatar mode used instead of the Sannin mode. After entering the Sannin mode, a person uses natural chakra in small quantities, and this replaces personal chakra with the chakra of the universe. If in the Sannin mode, the indicators increase by 10 to 20 times, then in the avatar mode by 100 to 200 times. Also, the fighting style and kenjutsu. He received a white cloak with black flames and the inscription Wolf Sannin, and a katana with a white blade and a black handle. After a Shinigami asked, he called him. Shinigami took him to his world. It was a white space. However, whatever you wish for will appear there. Another 1.5 years passed. Shinigami taught him the Shinigami mode. Shinigami mode, instead of chakra, a person uses the souls of the dead. Because of this, all indicators increase. Shinigami also gave him a black cloak with blue flames and the inscription Death Sannin. It suited him very well because of his white hair. And also a katana with a black blade and a blue handle, a katana made of the most durable material, and no one except Naruto could lift it without his permission, and there was also a kill counter. He gave it to a clone who was in the mercenaries, and now there is 1328. During this time, Shinigami became like a father to him, but gave him fatherly love, introduced him to the god of lightning, name is Rider, Wind, Futo, Water, Suto, Earth, Doji, and Fire, Kanki, who became like godfathers to him. They loved sparring, but the gods won if Naruto did not enter their modes. At the same time, the clone finished his training. He was given the title of S-rank Blade Master because he was able to defeat Mifune in less than 10 seconds. The second clone became known as Fox Sannin. And now that he has changed his cloak, he is on the first page of SSS Plus rank mercenaries and is known as Death Sannin. All the missing Nin know him. He has earned 100 billion Ryo. Meanwhile at the academy, Naruto was disliked by everyone, Menma, Kiba, Sasuke as always very arrogant, but he was already used to it. One day when Naruto was sleeping, Iruka woke him up with a question. Iruka, Naruto. Who owned the element of wood? A little with hatred. GG, and why did you own it? Calmly and sleepily. Iruka, there is no one who owns it now. GG, what if there is? Iruka, and who owns it? GG, I, pointing to myself. Everyone started laughing. Menma, you are a demon who wields Mokuton, don't make me laugh. Iruka, if you really have it, show us some technique. GG, will there be sparring? Iruka, yes. GG, well, I'll show them. After the sparring, Naruto vs Menma. Menma, well, show me. GG, wooden shackles. Menma was grabbed by the trees and had almost all of his chakra sucked out. Everyone was shocked. After that, half the girls in the class run after him. But he doesn't give a damn about them. Naruto also remembered his first practice. Iruka, today we have practice. All in unison, HORRAAAA. GG, they won't let you sleep. Shikamaru, how tedious this is. Everyone came out and started throwing kunai and shuriken. In short, Menma, kunai 4 out of 10, shuriken 5 out of 10. Seisak, kunai 5 out of 10, shuriken 6 out of 10. Kiba, kunai 3 out of 10, shuriken 4 out of 10. On average, kunai 3 out of 10, shuriken 4 out of 10. Naruto came up and threw 9 kunai and shuriken. He didn't hit with any of them, he did it on purpose, and went to the tree. Everyone laughed. Seisak, in theory the best, but in practice the worst. Iruka, you still have a kunai and a shuriken. GG, and that's true. Naruto was lying near a tree, which was 20 meters from the targets, and was perpendicular to them. He threw a shuriken in the other direction, and a kunai straight. Everyone laughed again. The kunai was flying near the targets, when a shuriken flew between everyone and crashed into the kunai and knocked off the trajectory so that the kunai and shuriken hit the centers of different targets. Everyone was in shock. Iruka, Naruto, top marks. To which Naruto just chuckled. Seisak, he's lucky. But no one cared. Now. Naruto dispelled the clones, went home and fell asleep. The next day Naruto bought a new house for 40 million Ryo. 2 floors, a mini training ground, many rooms, an armory. He returned to the old house and sealed his things. Moved them. Then Naruto decided to make his kunai for the Thunder God flight technique. He bought many kunai and created his seal. It can be read as Death Sannin. Naruto bought everything he needed: food, furniture, scrolls for sealing. When I finished, I went to bed, because tomorrow was the Genin exam. Naruto got up as usual at 6 a.m. Went to the training ground near his house. After doing a warm-up, a Kage would die from such a warm-up, namely 1,000 push-ups, 1,500 squats, 1,500 abs, about 1,000 circles, each 2 kilometers, and all with seals on his hands and feet. They replace about 5 tons. Naruto decided to increase the seal strength from 5 to 6 tons. It's a bit difficult at first, but you get used to it. It was 7:54. The exam was on the 9th. So Naruto decided to take a walk. As usual, catching angry looks. He came to his old training ground, in the middle of which he saw a small strand of hair. He sensed something was wrong and ran into the forest, collecting strands along the way. After about 4 minutes, he saw several shinobi from the cloud. They were leading a girl his age, long brown hair, white eyes without a pupil. Gigi, is she from Hyuga? Needs to be saved. Naruto unsealed the Shinigami katana in an instant and killed all the shinobi. The number was now 1335. He took the girl in his arms and ran through the trees. As soon as she woke up, she saw a guy in a mask on half his face with a bandage on his left eye and white hair with a shade of gray. "Girl, how did you find me?" she said, turning her head away and seeing strands of her hair in his hand. Naruto understood everything, so he didn't answer. "Gigi, what's your name?" "The girl is Hanabi." "Hyuga." "Gigi, and I am Naruto Uzumaki." And now they are already in the village. Naruto brought her home and left her with her thoughts. He himself went home to eat. At 9:40 he went to the academy. Iruka just finished telling something. The first stage is written. Naruto passed it in 7 minutes. After throwing kunai and shuriken, taking 5 kunai in his hands, he threw them all, hit the target, as well as shuriken. To which Mizuki smiled sadly. Naruto immediately understood what he was up to, so he put a wiretap seal on him. After stage 3, practice, you need to show reincarnation, replacement and illusory clones. Iruka and the Hokage were sitting at the table. Naruto created 10 clones and each one turned into one of Naruto's classmates, then Naruto replaced himself with a clone. Iruka wasn't surprised because he was the best student at the academy. But the Hokage was confused. Hokage in thoughts, why is he so strong? Naruto left the academy with a protector on his eye. He was met by Kakashi. It felt like he was his father. But Naruto considered him a brother, just like Kurama and Kyuri. And Shinigami was like a father, he even called him father. Shinigami was sincerely glad that he had a son. Today Naruto spent the evening with Kakashi celebrating becoming a genin. And then he went to the world of gods. His father and godparents were already waiting for him there. They celebrated all night, drank sake, and Naruto also drank sake because of Kurama and Kyuri, but he was drunk, and then they had a sparring match. Naruto was losing, but he turned on Kurama's veil and still won. Naruto woke up in the house. Shinigami brought him in. He went into the shower, when suddenly the eavesdropping seal turned on and Naruto heard. "Mizuki, listen Uni, you didn't pass this exam because you have to pass a special exam straight away to become a chunin." "Uni, yes? What should I do?" Mizuki, smiling sarcastically, "You must steal the scroll with secret techniques from the Hokage's office. And bring it to the 4th training ground at 12 o'clock tonight." "Uni, okay, Mizuki-sensei." Naruto understood everything. He warned Iruka, who in turn warned Anbu. Uni was able to steal the scroll, but she was attacked by Mizuki and then he was caught by Anbu and given to Ibiki. Today is the distribution into teams. Naruto was late as always. And he arrived just as the teams and their senseis were being announced. Naruto didn't hear how here. Iruka, Team 7 Uzumaki Naruto, Haruno Sakura, Hanabi Hyuga. Sensei Kakashi Hataki. Team 8 Namikaze Menma, Sasuke Uchiha, Inazuka Kiba. Sensei Namikaze Uzumaki Kushina. He didn't listen any further. As soon as the sensei came to take the students, team number 7 and 8 remained. The guys are as usual. We're excited. Hanabi liked Menma, but after that incident, Naruto too. Then Kushina comes in and takes her people. Naruto said, "Gigi, Kakashi will be here in at least 2 hours. Maybe we should go somewhere?" Hanabi, "I don't mind." Sakura, "I won't go with a demon." Gigi, Hanabi, "Let's go, I'm treating you." They left. About 2 hours passed. Sakura was still sitting and waiting. Then Naruto and Hanabi flew in through the window, and Kakashi came through the door. "Kakashi, let's all go to the roof." Naruto used Shunshin, and the girls shook their butts and went up the stairs. "Kakashi, now introduce yourself," he said and took out a book. Naruto also took out a book, and the same one. The girls realized how similar they were. However, Naruto does not have a jounin vest, but instead a blue sweater. He did not have a cloak, otherwise it would be obvious. "Sakura, maybe you could set an example?" "Kakashi, my name is Kakashi Hataki. I like a lot of things and I don't like a lot of things. I have no hobbies and my goal and dream are not interesting. Now it's up to you." "Sakura, I am Sakura Haruno, or a useless board. I like, laughed a little, I don't like, look at Naruto. The goal is to become a strong kunoichi, the dream is, smiled and blushed. Kakashi, you. Points at Hanabi. "Hanabi, I am Hanabi Hyuga. I love my friends and family, I don't like my sister." Here Hinata is very arrogant because she is the heiress, so she humiliates her twin sister. "Dreams, no. The goal is to become a strong kunoichi." "Gigi, I am Naruto Uzumaki. I like a lot of things, and I don't like a lot of things, my hobby is reading, I will keep my dream and goal to myself." Kakashi, "Okay, tomorrow at 6 a.m. at the 7th training ground, and I recommend not to eat," and disappeared. "Gigi, don't forget to eat and walk for 10. Sakura, "But," she wanted to object. "Gigi, no, but do it this way." And disappeared in white lightning. Comment to team number 7. Author, guys, how about a pairing with Kagaya? Equals 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 what are you hiding? Equals 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 equals. The next morning, Naruto got up at 6 a.m. to do his warm-up. Afterwards he went to Tuchi's. "Tuchi, oh Naruto, is it the same as always?" "Gigi, yes, old man Tuchi. I am, wait 5 minutes." After eating deliciously, he went home. The clock showed 9:06. Naruto went into the subconscious to train. After 50 minutes, he came out of the subconscious. And then he was transferred to the 7th training ground. There was only Sakura lying there, who immediately pounced on Naruto. "Sakura, where have you been? It's already 10 o'clock. Gigi, but sensei is not here." A couple of minutes later, Hanabi arrived. "Sakura, where have you been?" Hanabi, but Naruto said to come at 10. Sakura started getting angry. "Gigi, Sakura, have you at least eaten?" Sakura, "No. Sensei said not to eat." Gigi, Lord. Said and opened the lunch, "Come eat." Sakura, "What if Kakashi sees?" Gigi, then he said I don't recommend eating it, holds out bento. Sakura blushed but took it. As soon as she finished, Kakashi came. "Kakashi, what did you eat?" With a very angry look. Gigi, "Yes, I ate too." Hanabi, "And I ate, with guilt." Kakashi, "Why did you eat?" Sakura, "Well, that's what Naruto said." Almost crying. Kakashi, "And you trusted him?" Hanabi and Sakura in unison, "Yes." With an evil look at Naruto. Kakashi, "Then you passed," with a smile in his eye. Hanabi and Sakura in unison, "But why?" Kakashi, "The most important thing for a team is trust. After all, anyone who doesn't follow orders is trash, but anyone who abandons their own is even worse than trash." Gigi, Hanabi, "You believed and came at 10 o'clock and ate, although you didn't know what would happen to you for it." Sakura, "You ate my lunch, but you didn't know if it was poisoned. You trusted me, and that's the main thing." Kakashi, "Well done. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. near the residence," said Kakashi and disappeared into the shunshin. "Gigi, I propose to celebrate. I'm treating. Hanabi, I don't mind." Sakura, "Oh, okay." Team 7 spent the next month performing D-rank missions. Then they were urgently called in. "Kakashi, did you call Hokage-sama?" "Hokage, yes, you will go to help Team 8, Kushina's team. The customer has lowered the rank. You will be expected at the border of the Wave Country." Kakashi, "Got it. At the gate in an hour." Everyone left. An hour later, Naruto was standing at the gate. And then 2 girls came. "Sakura, Naruto, where are your things?" "I'm not going to share." Hanabi, me too," blushing. "Gigi shows seals in his hands. If you can't do it, it doesn't mean that no one else can do it." Hanabi and Sakura in unison, "What is this?" Gigi, "Seals for sealing. There are things, food, weapons." Hanabi and Sakura in unison. "Wow. Kakashi, are you ready? Then let's go." The journey took about 4 hours. Then they saw a small camp. "Kakashi, is anyone there?" Kushina, "Oh Kakashi. You were sent." Kakashi, "Yes. With the team." Menma, "What? And the demon is here?" "He's weak." Hanabi and Sakura made a facepalm. They knew Naruto was the strongest in the village. Kakashi, "Okay, let's go." Another hour on foot. All this time, Hanabi and Sakura were hitting on Team 8. But they weren't interested in them. They were more interested in what Naruto and Kakashi had under their masks and bandages. After an hour we sailed on a boat. As soon as we got ashore, "Kakashi, lie down." Everyone lay down except Naruto. "Kushina, lie down." Everyone saw the sword flying at Naruto, but he caught it with 2 fingers. Kushina and her team were shocked by this. And the rest were already used to it. A guy with bandages covering half his face lands on a branch. Zabuza, "Oh, that's Kakashi Hatake, or Copy Ninja, Bloody Habanero." "Wow kid, how did you catch my sword?" Kakashi, "Momochi Zabuza, Demon of the Hidden Mist." Naruto throws the sword to Zabuza. He is not known without his cloak. Gigi always wanted to fight the swordsman of the fog. "Zabuza, you're impudent. I'll fight you. Just don't let your friends interfere." Gigi, "Okay, your friend too," he said and threw a kunai into the branches. From there, an ANBU in a mask appeared. "Zabuza, how?" "Although, I agree." Naruto unsealed the katana. "Zabuza, where did you get this katana?" "I had the same one." Gigi, "Yes, it was me." With a grin. "Zabuza, I'll kill you." Everyone stood there in bewilderment. Zabuza ran at Naruto and was about to strike, but with a slight movement of his hand, he cut Zabuza's sword in half and deprived him of an arm. "Zabuza, yes, it's you." Before he could finish speaking, Naruto deprived him of his head. "Umbu, creature." He created ice mirrors and began to attack. But Naruto was faster. And to humiliate him, he created ice chains and pierced the ANBU's chest with a needle made of ice. "Gigi, ugh, and this is a demon," said while sealing the bodies in scrolls. Everyone stood and did not understand what happened. Naruto killed 2 S-rank missing nin in a minute. "Gigi, what are you standing there for? Let's go." "Kushina, you killed 2 people without blinking an eye." With a little fear. "Gigi, either them or me." The rest of the way, Team 8 thought, "Damn, he really is a demon, but I'm still stronger than him." Kakashi approached Naruto and asked. "Kakashi, how does he know you?" Whispered in my ear. Naruto printed out the mercenary book and gave it to Kakashi. He didn't understand what it was for. But when he opened page 1 he saw. SSS plus rank mercenary, name unknown. Callsign Death Sanin. Note, no one has survived a fight with him. And below is a photo of Naruto in a mask, cloak and headband. Gigi, but no one should know about this. Kakashi, okay. Kakashi was in shock the whole way. When we arrived, a girl of about 25 to 30 years old opened the door. "Girl, come in." Tazuna, meet Tsunami, my daughter. Everyone, nice to meet you. Since it was evening, everyone went to bed. The next morning, everyone got up and started having lunch. After lunch, Tazuna, well, let's go build a bridge now. Gigi, then let me send clones to protect and help. How many do you need? Tazuna, I think 10 is enough. Gigi, great, they will go with you on the street. If something clears up we will come in person. Kakashi, then we can go to training. Kushina, I agree, general training wouldn't hurt. Kiba, what? I won't train with a demon, he'll only get in the way. With arrogance. Hanabi, Sakura, and Kakashi in unison, ahahahahaha. Almost bursting. Seisak, why are you laughing? It's true. Just like Kiba. Hanabi, Sakura, and Kakashi in unison, I'm going to die laughing. Naruto, who just came out of the toilet. Gigi, what happened? Hanabi, Sakura, and Kakashi in unison, nothing. Kakashi, after recovering from laughter, are you going to training? Gigi, why not? After 30 minutes everyone was in the forest. Kakashi, first, climb a tree without using your hands. Menma, but how? Gigi, and they said something about me. Okay, I'll go train the elements. Kushina, do you know your elements? Gigi, yes. Kushina, which ones? Gigi, well, water, earth, wood. Smiling with one eye. Kushina, tree. I see, show me. Naruto made seals and wooden spears emerged from the ground, which stopped a millimeter from Kushina's forehead. Kushina in her thoughts, what, why him? Why not Menma? We need to tell Minato. Besides, I'm sure he used a chitin, ice, against that ANBU. What is he hiding? Naruto left. And meditated. As everyone thought. But he was subconsciously training in creating the technique. Adding elements to the Rasengan. Started with water. This went on for 4 days. Tomorrow the bridge will be finished. In the morning everyone is training. How one clone disappeared. Naruto ran to the others. Gigi, bridge. Everyone ran. When they arrived, they saw Gato and his gang, which consisted of about 150 to 200 people. Gato, well, he's even called a demon. Gigi, you know. I am also a demon in my family. Naruto stepped forward. Gigi, Mokutan wooden spears. Hundreds of spears pierced the hearts of enemies. After 10 seconds, only Gato was alive. Naruto knocked him out in the blink of an eye. Gigi, Tazuna-san is a gift to you and is giving it to Gato. What to do with it is up to you. By the end of the day the bridge was completed. And the teams left the land of waves. Upon returning, everyone went to the Hokage and heard a tired come in. Kakashi, Hokage-sama mission successfully completed. Hokage, okay. You're free to go. The Genins left the office, leaving Kakashi and Kushina. Hokage report. Kushina, Naruto killed Momochi Zabuza and his partner in the ANBU suit. He used a katana with a black blade and a blue handle. On the blade was the number 1335, and after killing Zabuza it became 1336. I am also sure that he used the element of ice. And after the question what elements he has, he said water, earth and wood. In the end, with the help of wood, he killed about 200 people. Hokage, Kakashi, you can go. Kakashi came out. Hokage, do you think it was a mistake for us to send him to the orphanage? Kushina, he's become very strong, maybe we should return him to the family? Such a shinobi will raise his reputation. Hokage, yes, but what about the Kyuubi? Kushina, there has never been a splash in all this time. Hokage, okay, we'll tell you everything after the exam. Hokage, let your team also participate in the exam in a month. And tell Kakashi. After leaving he thought, what kind of sword is it that counts the murders, and where is there already 1336? Kushina went to Kakashi's house. Kushina, is your team ready for the exam? Kakashi, probably. Kushina gives 3 pieces of paper and leaves. The next day. Team 7 at the residence. Kakashi arrives. Kakashi, congratulations. You have been recommended for the Chunin exam. GG, when is it? Kakashi, in a month. We'll be training the whole time. GG, is it clear when we'll start? Kakashi, Now. Everyone went to the training ground. That's how the training began. Comment to what are you hiding? The next part will be today. Chunin exam The exam is in 3 days. Naruto was walking and suddenly heard screams. He ran towards the sounds without thinking. He saw a guy with tattoos on his face and a bandaged doll on his back. Naruto is a very good censor. The guy was holding the third Hokage's grandson by the collar. And next to him stood a blonde with 4 pigtails. GG, hey. Said calmly, do you know that this is the grandson of the third Hokage? Is it just me or do you not want problems? Blonde, stop Kankuro. GG, so you're Kankuro. And your doll is not bad. Kankuro, what, how did you know? GG, silently. And yes, I see you too. Shinigami taught him to sense souls. Chakra can be hidden, but the soul cannot. A guy with red hair appeared on the branch. Gaara, how? GG, oh, so you're a Jinchuriki? Gaara, what? GG, is he terrorizing you? We'll fix it. Gaara, and how so? Naruto walked up and touched his forehead. Suddenly they were in the middle of a desert. And next to them was a sand prison. Gaara, where are we? GG, in your subconscious. She has 1 tail. Gaara, who? Then he appeared from behind the gate. GG, maybe it's time to stop terrorizing the guy? 1 tail, why should I do this, in a psychic voice. Then Kurama appeared behind Naruto. Kurama, well hello, with a grin. 1-tailed, oh, and you're here, have you really been subdued? Kurama, do you remember your father's words before he died? 1 minute, well, I remember. Kurama is that guy. 1 minute, it can't be. Kurama, look, can't you see your father's chakra? 1 HV, what? Father? Okay, but either remove the seal or make a better one. GG, okay. Gaara, meet your new friend. He said and removed the seal. Shikaku, my name is Shikaku. He said and extended his fist to Naruto. They bumped and Shikaku transferred half of his chakra to him. In reality, 2 seconds passed. GG, well, good luck on the exam. Gaara, wait, what's your name? GG, I am Uzumaki Naruto. See you at the exam. And Naruto disappeared in a white lightning. The next 3 days were calm. Today is stage 1 written. Team 7 went to office 301. Having gone up to the 2nd floor, they saw office 301. But they didn't pay attention. Everyone watched as the team went to the 3rd floor and didn't understand why. On the 3rd floor they saw Kakashi. Kakashi, I didn't doubt you. And disappeared. GG, clone. As soon as they entered, they felt the ki of the other teams. But since Naruto released part of his ki during training, it was nothing. Naruto raised his head and released part, very small, of his ki. Everyone turned around abruptly and began to shake. Team 8 entered the door behind them. As a guy with glasses and white hair appeared from the crowd. Kabuto, I'm Yakushi Kabuto. First time? I've been taking the test for 7 times. GG, aren't you tired of it yet? Kabuto, no, but I have information about many. Naruto didn't care, so he left. But he didn't like him and started to suspect something. Menma, I need information about the dog, Gaara, and Uzumaki Naruto, with disgust. Kabuto, oh, you know the names, so Gaara, taijutsu level of a weak chunin, ninjutsu strong chunin, does not know ken fuin sen and genjutsu, bokujutsu average chunin. Kekkei Genkai magnetism. Jinchuriki of the first-tailed one. No D-rank missions, C-rank 46, B-rank 78. In a team with Soboku no Temari and Kankuro. So Uzumaki Naruto kaya hihihai. What? Menma, that he is weak? Kabuto, taijutsu level 5 kage, ninjutsu 5 kage, master of SSS plus rank in ken and fuin jutsu, Bokujutsu 5 Kage, Jinjutsu Chunin, Senjutsu Unknown. KK Genkai Tree, masters all 5 elements. Jinchuriki 9 tails. Fuck yes, he's 5 Kage throwing out. Everyone stood in shock. Seisak, yes, this is a mistake, a demon can't be that strong. Even Hanabi and Sakura were shocked by this. GG, Hanabi and Sakura just sit and do nothing. They trusted him, so that's what they did. The exam has begun. Ibiki, my name is Marino Ibiki. I am the examiner of the first stage. We will give you forms with 9 questions. After 45 minutes I will ask the 10th question. If we catch someone cheating, he and his team will leave the exam. Start. He shouted and began to put pressure on them with ki. After Naruto's ki, it's a light breeze. Naruto went to sleep. Shikamaru saw this and did the same. Ibiki saw this and pressed him harder. Naruto raised his head and released his ki. Ibiki almost fell over. So he gave up. In 45 minutes, many participants were eliminated and 43 teams remained. Ibiki, now question 10, whoever fails to answer it will no longer become a chunin. But you can leave with your team and take it later. There are 34 teams left. Ibiki, is that all? Then you've passed. Then a girl with purple hair flies into the window. Anko, my name is Mitarashi Anko, I am the examiner of the second stage. In 30 minutes everyone will be near the 44th training ground or Forest of Death. Half an hour later everyone was at the entrance. Anko, each team will be given a scroll of earth or sky. To pass the stage you need 2 scrolls. They need to be delivered to the tower in the middle of the forest. You are given 5 days to do everything. Scrolls cannot be opened. And also the first team will receive 100,000 Ryo. After Anko saw that Naruto was not listening but reading a book. So she decided to throw a kunai so that it would cut his cheek. Having thrown it, she already saw his face, but then Naruto, who did not even see the kunai, jumped up, made a front somersault, stuck his hand into the kunai, soaked it with air, lightning and fire chakra. After that, without landing, he threw it with such force that it left a crater on the ground. The kunai flew a meter from Anko. A cut appeared on her cheek. Anko thinks, damn it, he could have killed me. Anko, apparently there are strong genin. With fear. Afterwards, Anko turned around and saw holes a meter in diameter in several trees. After that, everyone split into 2 camps. The first wanted to fight him, and the second would not meet him. Then the team took the scroll and went to their gate. GG, I will put summoning marks on you to summon you, and I will run away with maximum speed. Keep the money for yourself. Sakura, okay then. Hanabi just nodded. Some jounin ready, get set, go. The gate opened and Naruto disappeared, followed by the girls. Naruto was already standing in the tower, calling the girls. They opened the scrolls. Meanwhile, the examiners. Anko, finally the start, I'll rest for a couple of days. That someone got through the barrier is a mistake. Anko appeared from the scrolls. She saw the same boy. Turning around, she saw their result: 0 days, 0 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds, 678 milliseconds. Anko, congratulations, you will get the money later, and now you will be here for the whole 5 days. She said with great surprise. GG, I'll go choose a room for myself. The girls also went, they also lost their nerve a bit. Naruto chose the room that is closer to the training ground. The next day Naruto heard sounds. GG, someone else has arrived. Temari, you see, we are first, what about second? Kankuro, look at their result. Said with great surprise. Gara, Uzumaki Naruto. GG, oh, hello Gara. What's surprising? Kankuro, how? GG, well, I'm very fast. But not everywhere. Temari blushed at this. And so another 4 days passed. Team 7 and the Sand became very close friends. Now everyone was standing in the center of the tower. Anko, I give my word as Hokage. Hokage, well, as they said, the team that came first will get 100,000. Show the results. Third place, the Sound team, the one with Kabuto, result 3 days, 5 hours 33 minutes. Second place, the Sand Team, result 1 day, 3 hours, 27 minutes. And first place and a record, result 0 days, 0 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds, 678 milliseconds. Everyone was very surprised at how they did it. The team from Konoha, namely Sakura Haruna, Hanabi Hyuga, and Uzumaki Naruto. Here, take it, this is your money. After a minute everyone left, except for Team 8, they thought they were cheating. Hokage, since many teams have passed, we will hold selections. But whoever wants to can leave, but the team will remain. Only Kabuto left. Hokage, what about the first fight? Commentary on Chunin exams. And here comes the exam. Qualifying Two names appeared on the screens. Gekko Heiate, first fight, Sasuke Uchiha vs Yori Akato. According to the canon, while they were fighting, Naruto noticed a strange mark on the Uchiha's neck. Fox, this is Orochimaru's mark. GG, but where did Orochimaru come from in the exam? Fox, he needs Uchiha. GG, okay, I'll figure it out later. Gekko, second fight, Zaku Ubumi vs Aburame Shino, also canon. Gekko, third fight, Misumi Tsurugi vs Kankuro, Kankuro 1, canon. Gekko, fourth fight, Sakura Haruno vs Ino Yamanaka. Ino tried to catch Sakura, but Naruto's training was taking its toll. Ino simply couldn't keep up, and then Sakura sent her flying into the wall with one punch. Gekko winner Sakura Haruno. Fifth fight, Temari vs Tenten, Temari 1. Sixth match, Shikamaru Nara vs Kintsuchi, Shikamaru 1. Seventh match, Naruto Uzumaki vs Menma Namikaze. Menma walked down the stairs and Naruto jumped off. Menma, surrender. The demon can't defeat me. Very self-confident. GG. Yeah, right, I'm afraid. Menma, I am the son of the Hokage, and you are a nobody. Gekko, let's begin. Naruto took out a book and started reading. Menma, don't underestimate me. Menma created about 20 clones and they ran at Naruto. He continued reading the book. As soon as the clone was about to hit Naruto, he simply disappeared in white lightning. Hokage in thoughts, what? Hiraishin? But how? Naruto appeared in the corner and continued reading, which really pissed Menma off. Menma, I am the reincarnation of Rikudo. Flashback. In the 7 Hokage everything was great. They quickly forgot about Naruto. And Menma grew up a genius. At 1-year-old he walked, at 2 he talked. In addition, when entering the academy, the crystal was red, blue and purple. In addition, he awakened the hearth at the age of 5, and did not develop it. One day, when Mikoto and Sasuke came to Kushina and Menma, the conversation turned to Rikudo. Kushina, maybe one of our children is his reincarnation. In some ways she is right. The children heard this. Seisak, so one of us is his reincarnation? Menma, it's me. He said with arrogance and self-confidence. Seisak, why you? Menma, my father is the Hokage. And I am his son. Besides, everyone says that I am a genius. There was nothing to counter the nipple with. End of flashback. After these words, Kurama and Kiri almost died laughing. And Naruto also screamed, but all subconsciously. GG, if so. Then show your Rinnegan. Or call on the good atoms. Menma, I haven't awakened his power yet. Naruto just closed the book and hit Menma with lightning speed. He flew to the same place as Ino. Gekko defeated Naruto Uzumaki. The Hokage was very unhappy. 8th fight, Hinata Hyuga vs Neji Hyuga. At first everything was canon. But when Hinata started to lose, she stood up, spat out blood, made a seal, and at that moment a mark appeared on Neji's forehead. He felt great pain. Neji, through pain, asked, give up, I give up. The mark disappeared. And Hinata stood up with a satisfied face. Gekko winner Hinata Hyuga. 9th fight, Rock Lee vs Gaara, Gaara won, but since he no longer had the thirst for blood, Lee is fine. 10th fight, Choji Akimichi vs Dosu Kinyuta, Dosu won, but then said that he refuses to participate in the third stage, and the last 11th fight, Hanabi Hyuga vs Kiba Inuzuka. Hanabi immediately activated her Byakugan, and Kiba fed Akamaru a pill. Kiba double Fong. Hanabi rotation didn't work out very well. Because of this, both lay unconscious. Gecko draw. I ask the winners to come out here. Namely, Sasuke Uchiha, Shino Aburame, Sabaku no Kenkuro, Temari, Gaara, Hinata Hyuga, Sakura Haruno, Shikamaru Nara, Uzumaki Naruto. Hokage Stage 3 will be in a month in the arena. So train to show yourself. During the first week, Naruto decided to add wind chakra to the Rasengan. Minato's POV. Minato, damn, my son lost. That's right. I'll teach him the Rasengan. And summoning. Then he'll be stronger than him. On the way home he bought some balloons. Minato, Menma, come here. Menma, yes dad. Minato, we're going to the training ground now. I'll teach you the Rasengan. Menma, really? Minato, yes. Get ready. Kushina, where are you going? Menma, learn the Rasengan. Kushina, oh, and I'm with you. Miyumi was walking with her friends. The three of them went to the training ground. Then they heard a whistle. Without thinking twice, they decided to take a look. Looking at the training ground, 26 saw Naruto, who had a Rasengan in his hand, and a white shuriken around him. They watched for a couple more seconds, as Naruto threw it at the rock. The rock was covered by a blue dome. As soon as it disappeared, everyone saw, or rather no one saw the rock. GG, and how long will you be there? End POV Minato. Hokage, what was that? GG Rasen Shuriken. Hokage, you changed the nature of the Rasengan? GG, well, something like that. Said and disappeared in white lightning. Kushina, even you couldn't change nature. And he. Hokage, forgot. Let's go. Naruto went home, ate and went to bed. In the morning. GG, she's crazy. Maybe I should master my eyes? Fox, that would be nice. Wolf, yes, but where to start? GG, I read about the Rinnegan, there was the path of the Virgin, gravity control. Fox, okay, you can study. Naruto entered the subconscious and began training. A month later. Commentary on qualifying. I understand that it's short, but I'm busy. Invited guest A month has passed. A lot has happened during this month. Flashback. About 3 weeks passed. Naruto was at the training ground as usual. Then an ANBU in a raven costume appeared. ANBU, Hokage-sama is calling you. And disappeared into Shunshin. GG, what does he need? Fox, go and find out. 5 minutes later Naruto was standing at the door. Knock knock. GG, can I? Hokage, yes. Naruto walked in and saw Menma and Mayumi. And the two Sannin, Tsunade and Jiraiya. GG, they called. Hokage, yes. GG, what do you need? With cold. Hokage, I want to tell you all the truth. 13 years ago, October 10th. When the Kyuubi no Yoko attacked, Kushina and I sealed it into our son. Menma, so I'm a Jinchuriki? Hokage, no. Afterwards, the elders ordered him to be handed over to an orphanage and everyone to declare him dead. And this son? You, points at Naruto. Menma, that this demon is my brother. Kushina, yes. I'm sorry Naruto. We're sorry. GG, is that all? With even more coldness, if so, then I'll go. Hokage, Naruto, maybe you'll have dinner with us? GG, you won't let go, will you? Kushina shook her head. GG, okay. Kushina, today at 7 p.m. GG, goodbye. The Sannins were in shock. Jiraiya, how could you give up your son? Tsunade, that's why I saw him in the hospital a lot. Hokage, so decided the elders and daimyo. And yes, you come too. The Sannins left the office. Mayumi, hooray. I have a cool brother. Menma, this demon is not your brother. Hokage, Menma, stop it. Go home. After 2 hours. Naruto reluctantly walked into the Hokage's house. Knock knock. Kushina opened the door and was about to hit him, because he was 15 minutes late, but Naruto was already behind and entering the house. Everyone was already sitting at the table. They were waiting for Naruto. Gigi, hello. Sanins, hello. Hokage, sit down, son. Gigi, don't call me son, with such a cold that everyone got goosebumps. They sat and ate for about 15 minutes. Jiraiya broke the silence. Jiraiya, Naruto, you are strong. Gigi, yes. Tsunade, maybe we can fight. If you're not afraid? Gigi, let's go. They went out to the training ground near the house. Tsunade, don't hold back. Gigi, you too. Jiraiya, you are the judge. Jiraiya, okay. Let's begin. Tsunade ran at Naruto. He was standing. Tsunade raises her fist. He is standing. Tsunade hits Naruto right in the forehead. He didn't even move a finger. The blow raised dust. A few seconds later the dust settled and everyone saw the picture. Tsunade holds her fist on Naruto's forehead and blood is dripping from there. Tsunade, what? How did you resist? Gigi, is this all your power? By the way, the blood is not mine. Tsunade took the fist back and saw a wound halfway down the fist, apparently the skin had burst. And Naruto stood there unharmed. Tsunade, oh you. And she tried to hit him in the chest, but the main character kicked her and sent her to study the tree. Jiraiya defeated Naruto. Stood in shock, because he beat the great Sannin. Tsunade stood up and walked towards Naruto. Tsunade, you are strong beyond your years. At the same time, Menma, Naruto will finally be beaten. What do you mean? He won? Jiraiya, oh Naruto, have you signed the summoning contract yet? I can give you a toad scroll. Gigi, well, I already have a very strong call. Besides, I'm already Sannin. Jiraiya, you learned the Sannin mode. Do you have snakes? Gigi, no. Tsunade, slugs? She asked hopefully. Gigi, are these all the calls you know? Hokage, but dogs and crows don't have the Sannin mode. Jiraiya, so who did you sign a contract with? Fox, Naruto, listen. Gigi in the subconscious, just you wait, almost laughing. Gigi, well, I have. Foxes. Jiraiya, who? Gigi, foxes. Hokage, what is it? Jiraiya, the sage of toads, said that the child of prophecy, who is destined to save this world, will master the summoning of foxes. Menma, what? I am the child of prophecy. I want you to give me a contract. In a commanding tone. Hokage, Menma is not. Gigi, okay, but foxes are very proud. And only the leader decides with whom to sign a contract. If you want, I'll call him and you'll talk to him? Menma, summon. Gigi, okay. Naruto began to fold the seals. Then he bit his finger and said, summoning technique. A huge cloud of smoke appeared behind Naruto. Gigi, she's a red carpet, they want to sign a contract with you here. Afterwards, everyone felt the thirst for murder and very strong chakra. The first tail appeared from the smoke, then 2, 3 and then all 9. The smoke settled and everyone saw the Kyuubi no Yoko in all its glory. Fox, call me Red Rug one more time and I'll crush you. Gigi, oh, what are you starting? Tsunade, what the hell? Hokage, come on, everyone get back. Menma just stood there, very scared. Gigi, you wanted to talk, didn't you? Menma, I. Fox, what would I sign a contract with him? Don't make me laugh. Gigi, well then, get into print. Fox, okay. Everyone was shocked, no, wow. Naruto's summoning is the 9-tailed one. Gigi, okay. I'm going. And yes, I can sense lies. That's why I recognize Mayumi as a sister. And the Sananovs as godparents. Naruto disappeared in white lightning. They stood there for about 10 minutes. Hokage, have you noticed how they communicate? Tsunade, like friends. Naruto laughed along with his schizophrenics for another hour. End of flashback. Naruto also freed Sasuke from the cursed mark with the help of Kakashi and a ritual. Within a month, Naruto learned to change gravity with the Jugen and also control fire with the Jugen. And Sasuke awakened the Mangekyo. As Itachi said, Indra is dead. It's a hamster. After these words, the fox laughed for a long time. Stage 3 begins tomorrow. Comment to invited guest. Next part today. Fuck Mangyoko after the hamster's death. Beta ha 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 ha. Equals demon fight equals. Naruto got up at 6 a.m. to stretch his legs a bit. I went to the training ground near my house and started my warm-up. I finished it in 2 hours. And decided to drop by Tucci. When I arrived, I immediately ordered 3 servings of ramen. Gigi, Tucci, will you come to watch the exam? Tucci, of course. You'll win, right? Gigi, well, that goes without saying. After eating, he decided to take a walk around Konoha. While walking, he met many shinobi. Many strangers. And everyone came to watch the fights. Now it's time to go to the arena. Arrived at the appointed time. Saw 5 kage, thousands of residents and shinobi, daimyo. Hokage, so, let's begin. The examiner will be one of the Sannin, Jiraiya. Jiraiya, hello. Let's begin. The first fight will be between Uzumaki Naruto and Hinata Hyuga. Enter the arena. 2 genin entered the arena. Hinata, I will avenge you for my Menma. I will kill you. Surrender. GG, and you only know how to work with your tongue? Everyone except the Hyuga clan laughed at these words. Hinata, I'll kill you, demon. Sakura and Hanabi made a hand-face gesture. And Jiraiya thought, just don't kill her. Jiraiya, let's go. And jumped back. Hinata ran towards Naruto. Hinata 128 touches of heaven. GG, quantum, scarlet armor. Naruto appeared in translucent armor that covered his entire body.